What's up, guys? I'm here with another video. We're going to be doing Draw My Life, so without further ado, let's get started. What's up, guys? This is Draw My Life. I was born March 6, 1997. I was a 90s baby. I'm 18 years old right now. My life begins in Illinois. I've lived in Illinois my whole life and currently still living in Illinois. We have the big windy city, Chicago. And I'm about 2 hours away from Chicago, right below it. As I was growing up, I've had two houses. I'm currently living in the second one right now. Obviously. The first house, I was 2 years old, so I was a pretty small child, don't remember much. The first house was pretty small, had windows and a garage. I don't remember much about it, and there's me in the bottom right corner. Now, the first house only had one floor, unfortunately. The second house, though, was a big upgrade. We had a garage, the front door, we had the two small windows and a little octagon window in the right-hand side of the door. It was a two-story house. And we also had a basement. It was a finished basement, too. It was a brand new house when we moved in. And now it was time for school. I felt like I was dying. Not literally. But first grade came around and it was time to make friends and meet new people. Remember, I wore a cowboy hat for my first grade picture. It's not a middle finger, it's a thumbs up. With my cowboy hat, I remember I was so happy. I don't have that long of legs either. I have normal sized legs. Second grade, third grade, and fourth grade, I don't remember a single one of those. I don't know why, I just part of my life I just don't remember. Fifth grade came around and that was very clear for me. I remember I had a book I had to read to all the smaller kids. So I was a reading partner person thing. And I had a reading buddy I had to read to. I hated school though by this time. I absolutely hated it. It was only fifth grade. Sixth grade came around though, and I was a little more excited. Not so much though. The same friends I had in grade school though, they went along with me to my middle school. After 6th grade, 7th grade, and all the way into 8th grade came around, I still had all those three same friends. And the fourth one. Can't forget about him. But 9th grade came around and it was my freshman year of high school. And we had to meet. Everyone kind of went their own way a little bit. We didn't really talk to a whole lot of people. But it was a lot bigger school than what I was used to. Sorry, I ended up just drawing windows with circles instead of the squares. I figured it would take a long time, and I was getting kind of bored of it. But there's a lot of people, big hallways. It was crazy trying to get to class. It was almost impossible. There's a bigger picture. I was really scared when I went to my school though, because I didn't know a whole lot of people. Everyone came from all different middle schools, and I ended up gaining a lot more friends from meeting new people. But then I ended up losing a lot of friends also. I met and lost a lot of people at high school. Yeah, they all have faces just like that. That's me, happy as ever, right? And I met my new friend, who I became pretty cool with. I'm still friends with him now to this day. He doesn't have a mohawk though. He has normal hair like a normal buzz cut. But sophomore year all the way through my senior year of high school, I was friends with him, and I'm still friends with him now. In high school, I went from happy to okay to being mad all the time. I absolutely hated school. It was the worst thing I could ever feel. And I just wanted to cuss out every teacher, and I hated it. I remember one time I was in class and my teacher was teaching at the front board. He had his little pointer stick in his hand. All these kids were in there, and I was like, screw this, I'm leaving, because I walked out. I was mad. I hated that teacher so much. He ended up failing me. But it's okay because I had straight A's all through high school, middle school. I had straight A's all through everything. No, I'm just playing. I'm not that good of a kid. But I did have A's, B's, and C's, and even some D's. My grades did drop a little bit, but not bad. But yeah, my grades did drop. But then came time for graduation, and I was super excited to get out of the school because I hated school so much. I didn't even want to go to college, but the only time I'd be going to college was just to further my education, I guess, and get a better job. But during graduation, there was a lot of people in the stands. There were the other people graduating and the whole crowd watching, like all the parents. And here's me. I'm my turn to go up. Of course, I'm last, one of the last people. Here's my little gown, and I have my diploma in my hand, got a middle finger going up, and I got my graduation gown or cap on, whatever you want to call it. After that was over and the ceremony, everything was over, I was finally out of high school and summer had started for me. But then I had to go to college. College was amazing. Those aren't besides the windows. We just had a lot of buildings. We have a lot of buildings on campus, and we have a huge college. I just go to a normal community college. The school is way bigger than any other school I've been to. I was super happy because I actually liked going to college. I actually like going to college. I'm still currently in college. I'm 18 years old. I give it a big thumbs up. I still currently live at home. I live in the same house I've lived in, the second house I talked about. That's me, happy as ever. I live at home with my dad, my mom, she's pretty short, and then I have me, the tall guy, and I also have 2 dogs. The oldest is Zoe, this is her right here, and the youngest is Maya. No, they don't actually look like that, they're golden retrievers. I'm just not a very good drawer. But thanks for watching.